Hello, welcome back. Unfortunately, what I don't have for you today is a vlog completely devoid of any sadness. What I do have for you today is a vlog that is, the sadness is wrapped in something else, and there's also some really happy things as well. That's what we're gonna focus on. So, join me. We have a new family member to introduce you guys to. I won't spoil it. I won't even say the name. So we're gonna meet a new family member today. I got much to do outside. This morning has taken a turn, okay? It's just taken a turn. I came out here to the cabin to get things set up to start school and stuff, and the kids came running in because there was a baby chick in with the chickens. One of the silkies hatched a baby. So she was apparently quite good at concealing her little clutch of eggs. There's one silky baby. It's cute. I'll give you that. It's cute. There are two more eggs that she had 3 more eggs under her. One of them was really small, did not look to me to be fertilized at all or actually growing. The other 2 were warm, and so usually, as I understand it, I am no chicken expert. I do look a little Cajun in this hat though, so maybe I could be a chicken expert. I'm not though. So as I understand it, the way that chickens work is they gather their eggs, they lay an egg every day or 2, they gather them up into their little clutch, and then they start sitting on them and incubating them. So typically that's why they hatch all at the same time, roughly. So I don't know when this baby was born. My guesstimation would be late last night, this morning. You know, I've never really, I should do that research to see if chicken eggs usually hatch like in the morning or at night. You know how like women will often go into labor at night when things calm down and they can sit down and rest. It has to do with like the moon and stuff like that. Maybe chickens are the same way. Maybe eggs hatch at certain times for certain reasons, safety wise. Nature, you know, nature is brutal, but nature is also really awesome. That being said, I'm bopping in and out to check on the other 2 eggs to see if anything is going to hatch out of those. So I'll take you guys over. I also am going to desperately try to get on camera today the greatest joy of my life. I can't even begin to tell you how much joy this silly little thing has brought me. And it's just maybe the greatest thing you'll ever see on the internet. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm able to get a good video of it, I'm going to pull it out of the vlog and post it as its own separate little thing for folks to enjoy, because I don't know, maybe it won't bring you as much joy as it brings me, but holy cow, does it make me giggle and laugh, and just, it's so cute. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. You're just gonna have to wait or fast forward to when we get there, but whatever. In the moment right now, there's no ability for you to do that. So that's where my brain is at. This hat, I think I might put it on a little tight. It's got like a, I'm acting stupid because I put my hat on too tight. That's what it is. I should loosen it just a smidge. Just poking on my brains a little bit. I bought this hat for a trip to Mexico, which by the way was awesome. I can't sit here and talk. If I sit here and talk, we'll talk forever, because I feel like I have so many things I want to update you guys on. It's like when I sit down with my girlfriends to have coffee and I haven't seen them in a while, and I'm like this. I'm like, okay, well, let me tell you this, and let me tell you that, and this and that. Much to do today, so I'll try to catch you up. Maybe Ciara and I could do a little sit-down Q&A. How would y'all like that? We haven't done a Q&A in a bit. Maybe let's do that. If you guys have any questions for the Q&A, leave them down below in the comments. We'll do that this week as well. Let's go. I still have so many other things to update you on, but we need to get moving. I'll update you as we go. So I don't know if you guys were able to see in the last vlog very clearly, but the llamas did get their little haircut. We did a different cut on Pacha than on Cuzco, because Pacha Man here has a very different texture hair. His hair is that super soft, very fine llama hair. I was about to call it alpaca. Llama hair. So it would be great for making things with. Excuse me, boys. Close the gate all the way, okay? So it gets really dirty. Hey, gentle, come on. It gets really dirty and caught up. So it really needed like a full cut. So that's why we did his full neck and everything, just so that he could, you know, start fresh. Stop, Pacha. That's too much. Just so he could start fresh with some good hair. But I love, can you see his spots? You could see like his brown spots. He looks like a little goofy giraffe. Hopefully Kuzi will come over here in a minute so you can see him, but his hair is cut down to the body as well, but we left his neck. Look at the spots on his neck. I love it. I love it so much. Don't put that booty in my face. What? Anyway, so hopefully you can see Kuzi over there and his haircut. Is that your rooster friend? Oh, you're not sitting on those eggs. All right, well, I'm guessing those other eggs aren't gonna hatch because she's not sitting on them anymore. Hi, Mama. Can we see your baby? You got your baby? I don't know if y'all can see the baby. That's as far as I can zoom in, and I want to leave her alone. I don't want to, it's been a stressful morning for her, so I don't want to stress her out anymore. Is that your baby? You got your baby? You know, maybe, I think I'll check those eggs and just see if there's any pipping, it's called, where they make the first little crack in them to be able to get out. So I'm going to check and see if there's any pipping on those. But I have a feeling that those just aren't gonna make it. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Is that baby crawling all over you? Is that baby crawling all over you? Maybe you'll be glad there's just one. Maybe you'll be glad there's just one. I see a very large, oh, okay. Well, I thought it was an extra large lizard. It is not. It is definitely 2 lizards. Anybody need a science lesson today for their kids? Here you go. Just kidding. 2 lizards hanging out and hugging. Nothing says love like a little lizard hug, right? Well, okay then. Oh, my flowers, y'all, they're going crazy. I just wanted to show you guys since you watched. Did y'all watch me plant the sunflower seeds in the last vlog, or we talked about it? They are growing up. They are growing up. Look over here at these ones. Holy moly. I've got to do some thinning, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I actually have to go to the upper garden, and I'll take y'all up there because I don't think I've taken you up there in a while. So I've got to go to the upper garden and do some thinning. My corn's coming in up there, so I've got to do some thinning real fast. And then look at those roses. Look at them. Just look at them. CR's working on finishing the door here for the ducks. I'm working on finishing Tina's coop. So this is where, to make a very long story short, hey girl, hey. This is where Tina will be during, like from now on. And then the ducks are going in here with their ramp to sleep inside at night. That's the issue really for us with this area is they're fine during the day. We're doing further security measures. We've got some steel things around the bottom. Goodness gracious, that bee just buzzed my tower, scared the poo out of me. So we're doing some more predator proofing here, but they don't sleep, they're not going to sleep outside at night. They're going to sleep inside the coop again. So we're just going to build them a ramp so that they can get put up and sleep inside at night. But this will be back where they are during the day. I got to move my roses out and get them. Oh, look at them, how beautiful they are. My gracious. I just love them. I could pinch their little fluffy cheeks. Anyways, okay, this bee doesn't want me over here anymore. So I've got some work to do on Tina's coop. I just ordered this online. So yeah, I gotta do some things in here and get it. She's here during the day and then she sleeps in here at night, but that's why we're trying to get all this done so we can rearrange so that she is out here consistently and the ducks will go up in there at night, because this is pretty easy for us to predator proof for her so that the fox can't get her.
Please don't leave just yet, oh Susanna. Since then I've been going insane, Susanna. So I'll run or crawl just to get back to where you are.
Okay, I got my stuff planted. It was so muggy and like hot and sweaty, the humidity, man, and I didn't realize it's not supposed to rain today, but it did sprinkle heavily for a few minutes, kind of, and it's still doing it on and off. We get these afternoon thunderstorms if you live in the South, particularly the farther south you go, like closer to Florida and such. You get afternoon thunderstorms where it will just, if you ever been to Disney or down to Florida, Orlando, you know that like the sky will just turn gray and it'll rain for like 30 minutes in the afternoon, and then it dries up, the sun comes back out and it goes away. So I completed that. I was going to show you guys. So we moved the ducks back over. They are so happy. They have been in their pool just swimming. Their wounds have healed enough that we felt like they were good to go back over there and have access to be like fully submerged in water, because right now they've just had a big bucket of water to dip their faces into. But we didn't want them to submerge in a pool until wounds were healed enough. So they seem to be quite happy. We're still doing finishing touches. That's what I'm getting ready to go work on now. Finishing touches on their area and then Tina's area so that she can sleep safely. I need to go check on Mama hen and her baby and those eggs and see if anything else is going to hatch. I went and there were packages down there, and I think that these are a couple of dresses that I ordered to try and find a funeral dress. So that brings me to, I cannot remember what I shared on the vlog, or I really didn't talk about it much at all on social media. My grandmother went in for a small operation about 2 weeks ago. She needed some dental work done, but before they could do that, before they would put her under for that, they wanted a stent done for her heart. So she went into the hospital for that, and basically had a lot of issues and never got to go home from the hospital. She left the hospital and went to hospice and passed away last week. So that's been hard. I think it's kind of one of those things that, my grandmother was 83 years old. I loved her so much. I have so many good memories. I was laying in bed last night, I couldn't sleep, and I was just thinking about all of the memories that I have of her, and how out of any of my relatives or anything like that, I always felt like a kid when I was with her. It didn't matter if I was after I got married, after I had my first child. Every time I saw my Nana, I literally crawled, when I was too big to crawl into her lap and get back scratches, I would sit next to her or lay over the arms of her recliner, and she would put her hand up the back of my shirt and scratch my back, and I just always reverted to a very childlike state when I was around her. She was always my Nana Gator. That's what we called her, was Nana Gator. She lived in Florida for most of the time that I knew her, since I was alive. And so when we would visit and stuff when we were kids, somehow that name got, it just stuck, Nana Gator. So we would always buy her little gator things and stuff. So it's my mom's mom, and she was also my last living grandparent. All of my grandparents have now passed away, which is kind of bizarre to think about. I think part of the thing about this life that we have now and the farm and the lifestyle here is that while it does lend itself to a slower pace in some ways, meaning that we're not really keeping up with the rat race of the world, we are, busy every day, and there's not a lot of time. At least recently, it's just felt like it's been one hard thing after another. There's not a lot of time to dwell on hard things, and I don't know, maybe that's good or bad. I'm not sure at this point. But I know that my grandmother lived a wonderful life, a very full 83 years. My grandpa, Papa Jim, passed away back in 2014, and I think my grandmother has missed him greatly. And so I got to go see her as soon as I found out that the surgery didn't go well. I went to go see her with the caveat that she might not recognize me, that kind of thing. And she absolutely did. And I walked in the hospital room and looked in her eyes and held her hands and talked to her, and we started picking on each other like we've always done. She's where I get a lot of my like picky, jokey kind of things, like, you know that Nana loves you when she picks on you, and that's kind of how I am. Like, I won't pick on you if I don't like you. You know, and if I love you and I like you, that's more likely I'm going to tease you a little bit, and that's always how Nana was. And so I'm just so grateful that I got to see her and hug her and look into her eyes, and I, you know, showed her some pictures of the kids because she hasn't seen them in a while, and I showed her this picture I have of her, and I will pop it up here on the screen because it is my favorite picture of her ever. And I said, do you know who this is? And she was like, well, that's Juanita Jane. And then she not spelled out, but then she like said her address of where she lived when this picture was taken when she was 5 years old. So it was just a really special day, and I got to be there with my sister and my mom and my aunt. And it was just a really special day, and I'm so grateful for it. So while I am heartbroken that she has passed, that emotion is mostly just selfish because she gets to be with Papa Jim now, and I feel that she is happy, and so it feels selfish of me to miss her too much, because I got her for, you know, all 37 and a half and 3/4 years of my life, and I'm so grateful for it. So anyways, all that to say, her funeral service is this Saturday, and I don't have a dress to wear because I don't have like a appropriate black funeral dress. I have like a slip dress that I wore for our anniversary. It doesn't quite feel right for a funeral. So I ordered just a couple dresses off of Amazon. I'm gonna try these on. Maybe I'll do that a little bit later. And I just wanted like a really classic feeling black dress, something that I could keep and wear for a very long time, and honestly just stick in the back of my closet for future funerals because those don't ever stop. This one is really pretty material though. So anyways, maybe I'll try these on and show them to you guys because they were very affordable, and I wanted to try like kind of like retro vintage type dresses. I wanted something that to me was very classic dress that I can wear when I'm 37 or I can wear when I'm 63, and it will still feel appropriate. So that's what these are the couple of dresses that I ordered. So I'm gonna try those on a little bit. But yeah, I think I see Shelby with the new family member that I'm so excited to introduce you guys to. He is the cutest and the sweetest, and I promise he will bring a smile to your face because he brings a lot of smiles to mine. So let's go meet him. Who is this? Hello, Timmy. Hello, Timmy. Oh, hello, Timmy. His name is Sir Timothy Winward. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Sir Timothy Winward. I call him Tiny Tim, and Ciara calls him Senior Tim. Are you Senior Tim? Hello. He is a Juliana pig, and he is Shelby's newest training prospect. She's got a lot of plans for this guy. He's learning to like us. Hello. Hello, little Timmy. He's the sweetest. Timmy, what you got in there? He's already completely potty trained, uses his litter box. He sleeps through the night. He's easier to manage than most human babies at this point. Timmy, and he's smart. You already taught him to sit, right? Mm-hmm. She's had him for what, 3 days, 4 days?
Yeah, I think 4 days today.
Yeah, when we got back from Mexico, we didn't get home till 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to turn right around and drive to go pick him up after 2 hours of sleep. So I was quite tired, but we got him. Timmy. Hey, what's in there? Timmy. Sir Timmy. Sir Timothy Winward. He's very vocal. Very vocal. Are you guys done swimming?
He's just talking.
You guys done swimming? Are you done swimming? Are you being silly? You like the piggy? Kids have been swimming in our little low, what's it called? Like a little shallow wading pool that we got last year. So they've been swimming out front. Yeah, hi Timmy. What you doing?
This
This is the duck ramp to
Oh.
get up into their nighttime sleeping area.
So he's using
A starter roll.
but this is left over from the cabin?
Yeah. So this is a starter roll for shingles. Basically, you would roll this around just the bottom edge, and then you start shingling on top of this. But this will serve exactly what we need. They'll have traction going up the ramp. And
But it's not so rough that it'll cut their feet.
Yeah, and it protects this piece of plywood, which isn't supposed to get wet. So
Nice.
kind of using up materials that we already
Yeah.
had. And
We got a lot of extra materials from projects, so just trying to find new purposes for them. So
hence these giant shingle cutting scissors.
yeah, those are handy, except I can't, my hands are too small. I tried to use them the other day. My hands are too small to actually like
Got little carny
clamp 'em.
hands right there with you.
carny hands. Did you have fun in Mexico?
Can we go back?
Yep. I told them that we would do a Q&A because we had so many things to
Yeah.
share about. So I just told them to leave comments below this video and we would do a Q&A this week. Updating on all the life things.
The best was the Mayan temple. That place was.
Oh, you're into the child sacrifice? CR loves documentaries like any old dad does. So I told you, we had so many questions for the guide, we probably drove her crazy.
Yeah.
We just followed her around and asked questions the whole time. Everybody else was wandering off and taking pictures, and we were like, okay, so tell me about this, and what's that, and how do you do that, and where's this? She loved it, I think.
I think so too. They appreciate that stuff.
All right, back to work again, jiggity jig.
'Cause I'm ready to be the man that you want me to